So I kill. It's going to proc Ray, but my Gator should proc. Yep. Look at this! Gianc's doing it! Or he's trying. Okay, do I risk the random S3? You know what? I'm doing it. If I brambled there, he was dead. Oh.
Your death knell has sounded.
Time to get serious. Don't you dare try to stop me. Your voyage ends here.
Oh! Winnable! Winnable! Gianc! Gianc the goat!
Time to get serious.
I grant you eternal rest.
Gianc the goat. Look at him go! He's chilling. He's almost back at full health. Look at him go. Oh, look at that. Look at his healing. He was the only person that dealt damage on my team. Oh my days. Hey guys, what's up? It's Bok. Hope you're all doing well. And I hope you enjoyed the clip. There's another one going to be at the end of the video, so make sure to watch that. It's even funnier. But yeah, so today I wanted to bring you guys a bit of a video on
Life's an uphill
Gianc,
journey, and death's
the
way
goat.
home.
He's a bit of a monster,
Live for the moment.
especially if you build him on Gator with Bramble. So I've been testing a few different things on him. I've tried Jackal, I've tried Gator with Bramble, I've tried Gator with Bulwark, I've tried a few. And I have to say the most fun I'm having with him in the game is definitely Gator with Bramble. Now, the reason for that, he can just 1v4 entire teams by himself. Yes, you need to get a little bit lucky with some brambles, but when it happens, it is peak. So, why Bramble? The reason you want Bramble on him is because when he does his Bramble attack, he's going to heal. And he heals a lot. So it can just be really hard to deal with if they don't have high damage output or they have burst damage, but then not a lot to follow that up, if that makes sense. So, say for example, things like a Raymarie or a Fia, yes, they do quite a lot of damage, but they don't do enough damage to be able to kill him in one turn. Whereas things like a Yelly, because the Yelly gets those consistent follow ups, she can just kill him. So, bit situational, but when it works, he is insane. So right now I'm running Gator. We have Wellspring so that we can try and hit that 70k HP cap. Do you need that? No. He still misses some follow-ups even with 70k HP. So 60 plus is probably fine. Bramble, obviously, so we're getting that additional healing when he does Bramble, and the damage he does on the Bramble is pretty high. And then I have Ether Plague just to get more health. And it also gives him some effect accuracy, which is nice for his S2. S3, but the S2 mainly for landing the wound. Now, there's only really 3 stats you want to focus on Gianc. So, first being HP, and you want to get to that, like I say, 60 to 70k threshold. You want to be in there. If you can get the 70k, perfect. If you can't, don't stress about it. Okay? After HP, you want to focus on speed. So he's kind of like Born in a way, where you only really need to focus on a couple of stats. So HP instead of attack, speed, which would be the second stat, and then any effect accuracy you can get, just so that you can try and increase those chance of landing the wound and the weakness on his S3. So I'll go over his kit a little bit, although I'm assuming by now most of you know what he does. His S1 is just a single target, and he shoots them for 36% of his max HP, which is why you want to try and get him as high HP as possible. And then he heals for 35% of his HP lost. So the lower he is, the more he heals for. He's also got this passive, very similar to Holden, where at the start of the game, for every 10,000 max HP he has, it increases his follow-up rate by 15%, but he can't crit, which is why we don't need to build crit on him. Okay? So effectively, every 10,000 HP you get 15% follow-up rate. And what that means is when he does an S1 or any of his abilities, he's then going to follow up with an S1, which will heal him and can heal him a lot. So his S2 is AoE. He hits everybody on the enemy team, and he will then inflict wound. It's a high chance to inflict wound, which is why you don't need that much accuracy on him. But the more the better, because if there's high effect res, helps to counter it. Okay? But again, he'll do an AoE attack, and then if you have enough HP, he can follow up with that S1, so he's also healing. And the S3. So the S3, he's removing 65% of the primary target's current HP. So the higher they are, the more it's going to remove. However, be careful with this one, because it's also going to deduct an equal amount from his own HP. So say, for example, if you're doing this to something like Raymarie, who has very high HP, at the start of a game, it's also going to remove a lot from him. Okay? Which is why it's really good to use on defense scalers and things like that. It's still really good to use on Raymarie. It's just scarier, because if you're removing all that HP from yourself as well and she brambles... Well, can she bramble? No, she can't. I'm waffling. But, yeah, just be careful with this one. It can put you in a bit of a bad spot if used at the wrong time. Okay? He then deals 50% of his own max HP to the other targets. So, still a massive chunk. And then has a 100% chance to inflict 2-turn weakness. Now, the weakness isn't massive. It can help in some situations, but it's not the main reason you're picking Gianc. The S3 being able to remove that much HP from a unit, similar to like a Fia S3 or a Veronica S2, it just strips the HP away. So goes through shields, all that type of good stuff. And again, his S3, after he casts it, assuming you've got the HP threshold, he'll follow up and then he'll heal on the back of that. So, insane unit. Now, on the shell, I'm running HP on the third passive, on the first passive. I've got speed. It's a low roll speed, but it's a red, so we're sticking here. And then I've got odd damage. Now, the reason I've got odd damage is because his S1 will scale with odd damage. So does his S2. The S3 strip, because it's just stealing HP away, does not scale with odd damage. Just keep that in mind. Now, there is a few things that you can run here. You can run things like Dauntless, so that he's a bit more tanky. That's kind of it. There's not a few things, there's only a couple. But yeah, so if you were running a Jackal build, you would want very similar things, just you'd want to be on Jackal. Now, the reason you would go for a Jackal build is more of a turn 1 variant. So you want him to go first before any of your nukers, so that he can just strip the HP from a main target, and then they can go in and just kill him. Anything following up basically just kills the unit. So but the Jackal variant doesn't work against Cleave. Now, the primary reason I've built him is to work against Cleave and to work against front-loaded comps where after they've got their initial burst out, there isn't that much damage coming out from them. And yes, I would say there isn't that much damage coming out from Marie, as assuming that you can actually get into that 1v1 scenario. Now, in those scenarios, there's going to be a few videos, and then there will be another clip towards the end from the live stream, and please stay tuned to it. It's pretty funny. But yeah, he can just solo destroy teams, and he can solo win you games. So please don't sleep him in. If you can, build him. He's a super fun unit. But anyway, I will catch you in the next one. There's going to be some gameplay from different games and then a bonus clip from the live stream at the end. Catch you in the next one. Hold.
Time to get serious.
Hold. Hold.
Your death knell has sounded.
Time to get serious. Don't stand in my way.
Ah.
Time to get serious.
He's got S3 here, I'm pretty sure.
Time to get serious.
Hey! Oh, he did it again. He did it again. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, he's just him. He's just him. He is just him. Oh, I kind of feel bad for Clem, but it's funny. He's typing in Discord. Oh, wait. For all you that don't see it. Oh, why did I do that? Wait. No. Where is it? Let me take a screenshot. Snip. There you go.